So, Maya, fresh out of high school, packed up her life and moved to this quiet little town called Havenwood. It was one of those places where everyone knew everyone, and the biggest excitement was the weekly farmers' market. She settled into her routine, pretty quick morning coffee at the daily grind, then off to the library to study. Peaceful, right? But soon she started noticing him, an older man, always there, by the bus stop when she left the library, loitering near the daily grind when she grabbed her coffee, just watching. He never approached, never spoke, just seemed to exist in her peripheral vision. At first, she thought nothing of it. Small town, small world, right? Then one evening, she decided to take a shortcut home through the old Willow Creek Park. The streetlights were not great there, and the shadows were long. As she hurried along, she glanced back, and there he was, standing by an old oak tree, almost blending into the darkness, just watching her until she was out of sight. A cold shiver ran down her spine that had nothing to do with the night air. Maya started changing her routine. Different bus, different coffee shop, even walked a longer way to avoid Willow Creek. But it did not matter. He would still be there. A flicker in a shop window reflection, a shadowy figure across the street, always just a little too close, a little too aware of her movements. It was like he knew her schedule better than she did. One afternoon, she was at the small local grocery store, lost in thought, picking out some fruit. A voice cut through the quiet. "You know, Maya," it said, calm as anything, "you should not cut through Miller's Lane after dark. The street lights are out there again." She spun around. It was him, Mr. Abernathy, and he knew her name. And he knew about Miller's Lane, a route she would only used once, yesterday. Her heart hammered against her ribs. That was it. Paranoia set in like a thick fog. Every shadow was him. Every creak in her old apartment building was a footstep. She quadruple-checked her locks, taped curtains shut. One night, she was just about to text a friend, her heart pounding. She looked up and saw him, standing across the street, shrouded in the faint glow of a broken street lamp, just staring at her window. Then came the soft tapping. Tap, 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 at her window. She froze, phone clattering to the floor. Through a tiny gap in the curtains, she saw him, Mr. Abernathy. He was holding something up, pressed against the glass. A photo. It was her, walking down Miller's Lane, just yesterday, exactly as he would described. He had a faint, unsettling smile on his face. Then, as slowly as he appeared, he turned and melted back into the night. Maya did not sleep a wink. She packed her bags, called her parents, and was gone before dawn. Left Havenwood behind without a second glance, changed her number, vanished. She tried to forget, to erase the image of his smiling face and that photo. For months she managed. Then she saw a news report, a small segment about Havenwood. An old, abandoned house, long thought empty, was finally being torn down. And inside, they would found it. A room, filled floor to ceiling with photographs. Hundreds of them, of people, residents of Havenwood, all taken candidly over many, many years. And taped to the wall a single faded note. It read, "They always try to leave, but some come back."